One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich in productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. With the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
In arid regions, we're learning to reduce food content of seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on saltwater. In Japan, we're learning that by mixing leaves and other living materials into our soil, we can make farmland more fertile without the need for chemicals. Here at Epcot, we're learning to reduce the need for chemical pesticides by breeding and using natural predators, like ladybugs and wasps, to control pests. In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without producing chemicals.
How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways, all part parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most
Peanut butter
popular
tree.
fruit
I was
in
just
the
gonna say
world.
peanut butter tree.
When we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish, but fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions
Yep, another hit and Mickey.
each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce powerful harvests and still protect natural ecosystems.
Look, look, a little Minnie Mouse. Oh no, that's Mickey. Little Mickey up there. Oh, you got a hidden Minnie over there. Oh, look at the sunflowers.
While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most
That's
of
so
us are
big.
only familiar
Look at
with
that.
the that make up our everyday diet. The
Oh,
common
yeah, and
grains
another
grown
Mickey.
here,
Yep.
maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how
Yeah,
to
that's
increase
beautiful.
yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world.
Coffee.
Yep, coffee on this side. Sugar cane on my side.
Oh, yeah.
Got eggplant over here. I can do without that. Although I shouldn't really say I don't like eggplant when I've never had it. No, I tried it once.
I love eggplant.
I think I was like 10 and my mom had me try it. I didn't like it.
Okay. Depends on how you cook it, too. So
That is true. Cucumbers. They have a hidden Mickey over here.
oh, yeah, they do.
Right there. Right in the lettuce.
Yep. And that's my favorite kind of lettuce, too.
I know.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control diseases. These crops taste as good as they look. In fact,
Ooh, look at
we
this
serve
tomato.
more than 15
Oh,
tons
ripe
of
tomatoes.
produce from our greenhouses and restaurants here at the land every year.
More cucumbers.
Yep. A lot of cucumbers. Ooh, you feel that breeze?
The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants. Scientists, farmers, and even backyard gardeners are looking at crops that meet the quantity and quality of foods that we all
I wonder what
rely
that
on.
purplish thing is.
Together, we can continue to find more ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. Only then will we truly be living with the land. These greenhouses represent the work being done worldwide to produce.
Well, guys, the ride is pretty much about over. We're just going through this dark tunnel right now. They're talking and blah, blah, blah. But I gotta say, this is one of me and my sister's favorite rides, right, T?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
That we all rely upon.
So we are on Living on the Land right now in Soarin'.
Increase food production and protect
Well, actually, we just got off
the natural
Soarin'.
environment.
So we're now getting off Living on the Land, and we are gonna go get a Mickey pretzel and start walking the countries. What? Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a great
On
day.
behalf of Walt Disney
Bye.
World, we hope